I mean, 20 years of experience. I don't think you can have 0 days of experience, and the first thing you're going to ask for, especially when the prosecutor is arguing in court that there's no audio, the first thing that maybe a monkey would ask Rexing is, where's the audio to this thing? Where's the audio, and why is this thing cut before impact? Shouldn't that be the first thing a monkey would ask for?
I mean, I'll tell you. So far, the details are.
Yeah,
I mean,
you have
absolutely.
a 20-year expert.
You have, exactly.
Never questions the
Exactly.
audio. Never
Exactly.
question. By the way, let me tell you what Rexing told me when I contacted them.
Oh, that's right. You contacted them.
Because I also did my own investigation, and I contacted Rexing, and I said, can you tell me how this dash camera works in case there is an accident or impact? And what they told me is that the camera has a specific, sophisticated software that if it detects an impact, what it does is it would save that minute file. So the camera records in 1 minute increments. Every time you hit a minute mark, it takes that file, stores it, and it stores it in a general file, 1 minute increments. In the case of an accident, the camera automatically duplicates the file and makes a copy in a file called incident. And you also have the general file where it records the 1 minute increments. So if you open up this dash camera, you should see 2 files. One that says incidents, where the impact occurred. It saves it in a separate file. And if you open the general file, you should see all the videos. So there should be 2 copies of that video where the impact occurred. Yet, in evidence.com, we only see 1 copy of it, and it's cut off at 8 seconds. One of them is cut off at 7.3 seconds.
Absolutely,
now,
exactly.
Why would the video be cut off at 7.3 seconds from the inside and then 8 seconds on the outside? Why is there a discrepancy? And where is the second copy where it should have been saved to an incident folder?
I'm going to play the portion where it shows that the camera facing outside will continue rolling.
And by the way, how can I get this
cuts off?
How can I get this information?
There are 17 frames missing from the dash camera.
How can I get this information as a ordinary citizen? I'm not a 20-year crash investigator. I'm not an expert in dash cameras, but I was able to extract this information from a simple conversation with Rexing. And you're telling me a 20-year expert couldn't get that information? Where is the rest of the file? And I'll tell you right now, it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming because the judge already granted for Mustafa's IT experts to come in, and Sarah Sammy's hairy ass wants to also bring her.
I mean, they're terrified.
Experts at the same time.
They are terrified. For 2.5 years, they've been telling this community.
Yeah.
They've been telling this community that they're arguing. I mean, we just watched a dash camera where Mustafa and Dorothy are passing back and forth a cigarette. This dash camera, when you watch it, you're going to see that Mustafa and Dorothy are passing back and forth a cigarette 6 times. Not once, not twice, 6 times. And then at one point, you see Dorothy is giving Mustafa direction, and he's asking her which way.
She's giving him directions as the prosecutor is alleging an argument. So they're smoking a cigarette. She's giving him directions. When exactly is this argument happening?
I mean, you want to tell? I mean, by the way,
I'd like to know the timestamp.
By the way, the prosecutor has been saying that there's an argument, but the lip reader that she hired is not lip reading an argument.
Interesting.
I mean, that is so disturbing on so many levels.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's
Every time I think about it, that she hired a lip reader
when her digital forensic is telling her there's audio.
She didn't bring in her IT expert back then. She wants to bring them now, today.
This is the
truth is coming out.
So here, exactly,
and there's no avoiding the inevitable. It's going to happen.
Prosecutor Sarah Sammy,
Chadwick, we're going to find out what you did last summer.
He's royalty, by the way. Apparently, he's royalty back in Ireland. He's Irish. He's an Englishman.
Chadwick.
Department policy? Why? Follow department. He said, what department policy? Back in Ireland.
He's
back in Ireland.
He's ruining it for so many Chads out there.
Back in Ireland. We don't have department policy. He's Irish. He's an Irishman.
That's crazy.
Chad
What
is
are
going
we
to jail.
looking at here?
We're watching here. Okay, so here you're watching Mustafa and Dorothy are passing back a cigarette.
I'm going to make it full screen so that.
Sure. This is the portion where you see Mustafa and Dorothy. Dorothy passes a cigarette to Mustafa. We just watched a toxicology report that show what they're smoking here is not weed, is hemp. Mustafa's THC is 0.0003.
No alcohol, no drugs.
No alcohol, no drugs. Dorothy has cancer, and to relieve the pain, she smokes hemp. And you see here that Dorothy just passed a hemp cigarette to Mustafa. Here you see Mustafa pass the hemp cigarette back to Dorothy. They're driving. There's a boombox in the back. And the boombox in the back, it's the more the light go back and forth, the faster it goes, you'll see that they're listening to music. It's a GBL speaker.
Look, we don't have to take your word for it.
Okay, you see right here where Dorothy is giving Mustafa direction?
Okay.
Watch this part. You see Dorothy gestures forward. Okay, so she tells him keep going forward, keep going straight. Here, Mustafa gives Dorothy the cigarette.
Once again.
Okay, so that's the second time they're passing that cigarette. Commonwealth Amy
what time
Ashworth.
is it? What time is it on that?
This is I can zoom in.
Right there. What does that say? I can't see it on my screen.
Oh, 5:30? Yeah, 5:30.
Well, it says 7:30, but the time is forward an hour, so really it was 6:30.
No, 17:30.
17:30?
Yeah, so that's 5:30.
So 5:30.
5:30.
But the time was really 6:30.
Oh, gotcha.
It's off by an hour.
It's off by an hour. Okay. All right.
So the accident happened at 6:36.
Yeah.
So this is 6 minutes prior to the accident.
6 minutes before the accident.
And they're passing back and forth the cigarette.
Exactly. So that's the second time they're passing.
I mean, when did they argue? When did they argue? If this is 6 minutes prior to the accident.
Exactly.
Where's the argument?
I mean, that's what Commonwealth Amy Ashworth is so terrified from. Here, Dorothy gives Mustafa direction for the second time, and you clearly see Mustafa. You can see Mustafa say, which way?
I mean, the lip reader couldn't really lip read that.
Mustafa's cell phone is connected to the speaker in the back. They're listening to music, and you can, I'm going to zoom in. You see what Mustafa is asking Dorothy? He says, which way? She's giving him direction. I mean, look. They're listening to music. Mustafa's cell phone is connected to the speaker. You see he's like, which way?
Which way?
And then she's going to tell him, just keep going straight. Do you see that? I mean,
Wow.
so you're
And
telling me.
this is what time?
This is 5:31, so 6:31.
Oh my! This is 5 minutes prior to the accident. 5 minutes.
Exactly. Okay. And then
You believe this shit? Where's the argument?
I'm telling you, there is no argument.
I'm
They're
still
passing.
waiting.
We're watching the dash camera. I mean, Commonwealth Amy Ashworth sealed this dash camera from this community for a reason. Dorothy passes a cigarette to Mustafa. By the way, Mustafa is doing Dorothy a favor. She asked him to take her to her mother's anniversary on that day.
here.
Here,
Okay,
she passes.
gives them. What time is that?
This is 6:31.
And how many seconds?
And 38 seconds. 38 seconds.
So this is almost what? Almost 3.5 minutes prior to the accident.
Okay, so 3.5.
3.5 minutes
3.5. And so far, no argument.
prior to the accident. Where is this argument?
I mean, Commonwealth Amy Ashworth hired a lip reader, and her lip reader is not lip reading an argument.
She's giving him directions. How is the slip reader saying she wants to
by
get
the
out
way,
of the car?
this is the third time that she's given Mustafa directions.